Gentlemen, let me begin with a truth that may stop you in your tracks. The magnesium supplements you have been told to trust, the pills sitting on your nightstand night after night, are quietly failing you. No matter how many bottles you finish, they will never bring back the firmness, the vitality, or the confidence you thought you lost with age. And holding on to that false promise is costing you precious years of strength. I am Dr. James, a physician specializing in men's health with more than 3 decades of experience helping men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s rediscover what it feels like to be strong again. I have seen firsthand what truly works and what only wastes your time. Here is the paradox. The mineral you were told was essential for your manhood, magnesium, does little or nothing for erections. Yet 2 simple fruits sitting in plain sight at any grocery store have the power to awaken your body's natural repair system while you sleep. And here is my promise. If you listen closely, you will learn how these fruits can restore blood flow, ignite testosterone, and bring back the man you remember being even at 85. In a moment, I will reveal exactly what they are and how to use them tonight. Stay with me. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another men's health lesson designed especially for you. And do me a quick favor. If you truly want to bring back your strength and vitality, type 1 in the comments. If you feel I can improve, type 0, so I know how to serve you better. Now that you understand why magnesium has failed you, let's uncover the real foundation of renewal. The truth is, your erections depend less on what you do during the day and far more on how your body repairs itself at night. This forgotten secret is where everything begins. 1. The forgotten secret of nighttime repair. Gentlemen, this may surprise you, but the foundation of your erections has very little to do with what happens while the sun is up. You can eat clean meals, take your supplements, lift weights, and even try every pill the pharmacy can sell you, but if your body is not repairing itself in the quiet hours of the night, all of that effort will leave you waking up frustrated and discouraged. Between 11 at night and 3 in the morning, your body enters a powerful window of healing, a time when blood vessels expand, hormones surge, and tissues quietly rebuild. This is when your manhood is meant to be restored. The smooth muscle fibers inside your penis, the very structures that trap blood and allow you to stay firm, depend on this precious nighttime repair. Without it, they weaken, they lose their grip, and you wake each morning with less strength than the man you once were. I have watched countless patients regain their spark simply by learning how to fuel this natural repair cycle instead of ignoring it. And here is the part that may shock you most. While you've been told to rely on magnesium for help, the truth is it cannot ignite this process. Something else, far more powerful and natural, is waiting for you, and that is exactly what we will uncover next. 2. Why magnesium fails you. For years, men have been told that magnesium is the answer to stronger health, deeper sleep, and better performance. I have seen countless patients walk into my office with a bottle of magnesium in their hands, convinced it would bring back the vitality they once enjoyed. They looked at me with hope in their eyes, and I wished I could tell them it was true. But the hard truth is that magnesium does not fuel the kind of repair your manhood requires. It may calm your muscles. It may help you feel relaxed, but erections demand much more than relaxation. They demand powerful blood flow, surging testosterone, and the strength of smooth muscle fibers that hold blood in place. Magnesium cannot rebuild those fibers. It cannot spark testosterone. It cannot repair what age and time have worn down. I once treated a gentleman in his early 80s who had been faithfully taking magnesium every night for years. His testosterone was flat, his zinc was nearly gone, and his energy had vanished. Only when we shifted away from magnesium and gave his body the right fuel did his vitality begin to return. And here's the real twist. The support his body needed did not come from another pill at all. It came from something simple, natural, and sitting right on the fruit stand, an overlooked activator you are about to discover. 3. Fruit number 1. The Sunshine Activator, citrus fruits. The first fruit I want to reveal to you is one you already know, yet have probably underestimated your entire life. Citrus fruits, whether it's an orange, a grapefruit, or even a simple lemon, carry a hidden strength that goes far beyond their reputation for vitamin C. Their real power lies in how they awaken the action of vitamin D, the very nutrient your body desperately needs to unlock its nighttime repair system. When you drift into deep sleep, vitamin D works like a master key, opening the locks inside your penile tissue so calcium and phosphorus can strengthen the smooth muscle fibers that hold blood in place. Without this process, blood escapes too quickly, leaving you soft, disappointed, and searching for answers. I once had a gentleman in his 70s with vitamin D levels so low that his mornings felt lifeless. We added vitamin D at dinner, paired it with citrus, and within months he began to wake up with energy and firmness he thought was gone forever. That moment reminded me how simple changes can rewrite a man's story, even late in life. And while citrus helps your body absorb and use vitamin D, there is another fruit waiting. One that doesn't just unlock repair, but ignites the very spark of testosterone itself. 4. Fruit. Number 2. The Zinc Igniter, Pomegranate. The second fruit may look like nothing more than a beautiful red jewel filled with tiny seeds, but inside lies one of the most powerful keys to a man's vitality. I'm talking about the pomegranate. Hidden in those seeds is zinc, the mineral that serves as the ignition switch for testosterone, the very hormone that fuels strength, energy, and firm erections. Without zinc, your body is like a car with fuel in the tank but no key to start the engine. You may have everything else in place, but nothing moves forward. Nearly 40% of older men suffer from zinc deficiency without ever realizing it, and the results can be devastating: fading desire, weak mornings, and a spirit that feels dimmed. I remember a retired teacher in his late 60s who came to me completely discouraged. He exercised, he ate well, he even followed every rule, but he still felt lifeless. His tests revealed his zinc levels were dangerously low. Once we added pomegranate to his evening routine, the transformation was incredible. His energy returned, his eyes lit up, and he confessed he hadn't felt that alive in 20 years. That is the power of this fruit. And yet, even with citrus and pomegranate on your side, there are traps at night that can quietly undo all your progress. And you need to know what they are before it's too late. 5. The 3 nighttime mistakes. Gentlemen, even if you give your body the right fuel with citrus and pomegranate, I have seen far too many men quietly sabotage themselves in the evening without realizing it. These mistakes can erase weeks of effort, leaving you wondering why nothing seems to change. The first culprit is the family of B-complex vitamins. While wonderful in the morning, at night they act like an alarm clock for your nervous system, keeping your brain alert when you should be sinking into deep restorative sleep. Without that deep rest, your body cannot rebuild what matters most. The second mistake is taking vitamin C too late in the day. Vitamin C is powerful, but at night it blocks the mild oxidative stress your body needs to trigger tissue repair. I remember a patient who tossed and turned every evening after his dose, never knowing why his energy and strength remained flat. The third and perhaps most damaging mistake is hidden caffeine. It lurks in teas, chocolates, and so-called energy blends, raising cortisol and shutting down testosterone production right when your body should be healing. Avoiding these traps is just as important as adding the right fruits. And once you know what not to do, it's time to understand the deeper truth: what losing and then regaining your erections really means for a man's heart and spirit. 6. The emotional truth and action plan. When a man begins to lose his erections, it is never just about his body. It cuts deeper, reaching into his confidence, his marriage, and even his sense of identity. Over the years, I have spoken with men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s who lowered their voices and admitted they no longer felt like themselves. Some confessed they avoided intimacy with their wives out of shame. Others said they felt less of a man because they couldn't respond the way they once did. I could see the weight of that loss in their eyes, but I have also seen the miracle of renewal, when the right support at night allowed them to wake up with a spark of life they thought was gone forever. That is why your action plan is simple yet powerful. With dinner, include citrus fruit alongside vitamin D3 and healthy fats to maximize absorption. 2 hours before bed, add a serving of pomegranate, seeds, juice, or the fruit itself, paired with a glass of water. Avoid the traps of B vitamins, late-night vitamin C, and hidden caffeine. Then protect 7 to 8 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep. These small, consistent steps have transformed the lives of men who once felt defeated. And now, as we move toward the conclusion, it is time to uncover why reclaiming your erections is not only about health, but about rewriting the entire story of your life. Conclusion. Gentlemen, we have walked this journey together, and now the truth is clear. Magnesium, though popular, was never the key to restoring your strength as a man. The real power lies in your body's natural repair system at night, fueled by the right support. You have learned how citrus, paired with vitamin D, activates the deep repair of smooth muscle fibers that hold blood in place. You have discovered how pomegranate, rich in zinc, ignites testosterone and brings back the spark of vitality you thought was gone forever. You now know the 3 nighttime mistakes that quietly steal your progress, and you've seen the emotional truth of what it means to lose and then reclaim your erections. I have witnessed men in their 70s and 80s who believed their best years were behind them, only to awaken stronger, more confident, and more alive than ever. And now it is your turn. Tonight, you begin again.